Okay, so I know this looks very, very chaotic at the moment, and that makes perfect sense. Okay, so this is the programmer I use to program all of my lights. This archway here is about 6 feet tall. It's incredible. You can walk through it. You can hang stuff by it. It's amazing. My thought was to here, let me pause the video before it continues on without me. Okay, so my plan was to wrap vines around it. I've got a lot of Christmas vines that I have, and that my plan was to wrap the vines around it with the lights, and then of course, I got the lights and the vines, and then possibly hang stuff from it. Maybe put it in front of a doorway. Have people walk through it. Maybe hanging it mistletoe. I don't really know, but that's just one of my ideas. So moving on, we then have here. Let me rotate my programmer. Here we go. Hold on. Yeah, here. These arches here. Those are a what should I call it? That's just a strand of lights, kind of like the one you see up there. That's just a strand of lights, normal lights. You can program them. It's just a normal strand of lights. I hang in a set of arches, and it looks super cool coming off of the stage. It looks great. And then the sorry, excuse me. These 4 bars. So here, let me rewind it just a second. So the 4 bars here. This one, and this one. Those are just 4 feet by like 1 inch. It's just a string of lights that goes straight up. I think I have it mounted on a 4-foot piece of trim. 4 feet by 4 inches piece of trim. And see, those I thought would be pretty cool to run on the DJ next to, no, not the DJ, but the band. To stick next to the band near their instruments, basically do whatever. Then these trees, the 2 small ones, those 2 are both about 1.5 feet or so, give or take a few inches. I think it's 14 inches, and then it goes up to like 22 with the star on it. Those 2 I figured I'll set off to the side on the stage, just up front with the. They're just small decorations. The tree in the middle of those 2 small ones, that one's about 2.5 feet, and that one is kind of the center tree that would go in the center of the stage, or maybe on the refreshments table, or something like that. Then moving up, so this is what I call my portal. It's called the PPT GeoWreath, Pro Pixel Displays GeoWreath. They've created this thing, and we purchased one. It's got about 600 lights in it. In the original video that I sent, the original video I sent you has that one in the basketball hoop. So that's pretty fun. So there we go. Sorry, just taking the drawing thing off. These 3 moving lights here. This one, and this one. Now those are crazy. You can program them to be any direction that you want. You pan like 180 degrees. Sorry, tilt 180 degrees, or pan 540 degrees. They're amazing. They're crazy. They produce about as much light as the pars that were pointing up on the gym wall. But you can dim them to be whatever you want. In fact, this is actually one of them right here behind me. They're just small little guys, but they're pretty cool. So that's the setup I was thinking of doing, and then moving to this other video in my gallery. So in here, I'm opening up my sequence, or a sequence I just created here. I get the on effect. So this is just turning the lights on. So here, we just turn them on, but you can also take with these sliders here. Sorry, my fingers are in the way of the camera. These sliders, you can turn it to 20% brightness. And in here, they're all on. They're just at 20% brightness. And up here, I've got full color mixing. So I can produce any color you want. Silver, gold, black. Black is just essentially off. But black, silver, gold. Like I said, the array of blues, I have almost every shade of blue you could think of. I was thinking like for snow and ice. But anyway, it's whatever. I'm here to do whatever you guys want. Like I said in my original text I sent you, I love decorating. I love setting up lights. That's my passion. I'm working on becoming a actual DJ and running stage lighting events. So any experience and opportunities to put and do things, I love. Like I said, the youth dances, when I would decorate those that was my favorite part of the dance, was decorating it. And then the bars I was talking about, this is kind of the effect I was thinking of. I've only got 4 of them, so obviously it's not going to be quite as crazy as this. And you can also dim the brightness on those guys. You can dim the brightness on them 100%. You can turn them off, you can turn them on. And I can do that on the fly as well. This actually has, I can program to music. So yeah. Now, I know we have a live band, so program to music isn't exactly needed here. But that is an option. I know with a live band that wouldn't really work, and that's fine. This is the GeoWreath. I was talking about the ProPixel Displays GeoWreath. It's got 600 pixels, and every single pattern you see on there. So, like in the center sphere here, I got control of that. Any of the stars and crazy patterns, I can do all sorts of stuff with that. My thought was to create a 10-second countdown for the actual New Year. I would program just a minute sequence. So at 11:59, I turn on the minute sequence, and it'll play out normally. And then when it gets down to the last 10 seconds, it would count down on the portal. Because I can put numbers up there. They don't look the best, but they do look like numbers, and you can read them as numbers. So this is the portal / GeoWreath that we have. I call it a portal, like I said. These are the trees I was talking about. You can take the star off, you can put the star on, you can put the star somewhere else. Although in my programming, the stars are on the trees. And then this is the snowflake. It's technically called the Ice Princess, but it's just a crazy snowflake with a lot of different patterns, just like the GeoWreath has. So those are my fixtures I have. Here I just mic'd my ward's Christmas program for the choir. I was running cables and putting the mics up. We got a mixer, but yeah. So that was my thoughts, and like you said, 4 lights. If you want to do 4 lights, that's cool. I just figured I should relay my thoughts, and then you guys can pick what you guys want. Because I can program any of this, however bright, however dark. If you want certain colors, if you think the snowflake doing like snow and twinkling, I can do anything you want. Anything you could even imagine of with the lights, I can do. So yeah, like I said, I'm here to give you guys and all the YSAs a wonderful dance. And if you decide you don't want any of my lights, that's cool. I mean, I'd be a little bit sad, but yeah, it's fine. But yeah, I'll bring whatever you guys want me to bring. I'd be happy to participate in any way you want.